Hey there, this is Lisa with FX3, and as you can see, I am in the process of trying to use a color remover on my hair. The color remover of choice is the Paul Michell Pop XG Reducer. I use this to get magenta out of my hair, and I know so many people have been curious to see how it works on my very vibrant blue hair, so we're going to give it a go. I actually recorded a video before this, but I'm like, it's a little bit too lengthy, and I had to mix up more color removers, so I figured, you know what, I may as well start over. So as you can see, my hair is a very vibrant blue. I colored it the last week of November, so early December, and I did use a couple color depositing conditioner treatments after I had my blue for like the first week, just because I wanted my hair to be like super bright blue, vibrant. The color that I used is Brad Mondo's Super Blue. And then I used two Arctic Fox colors. I used Poseidon, and I think I used like Blue Jean Baby. And I've been really happy with like most of the color lines that I've used this year. But I was really impressed with this Paul Michell color remover when I had my hair was a very bright magenta in November. And so with my classmates and then with people that I know, obviously, traditionally blue is very difficult to get out of your hair. I know that. But this color is actually a color that I've like wanted to do since a year ago. This was going to be my original color that I started the year with, but I ended up falling in love with like cosmic hair, and that's what I ended up going with in January. But in the process, I had super dark hair at the tail end of last year, and I gradually was able to get my hair very light, but I've had damaged it quite a bit because I used bleach every month to just kind of keep lightening and lightening and lightening. Well, my hair obviously was like, Lisa, you can't do that anymore, because it is obviously a lot shorter, it's a lot more damaged. But I knew kind of what I was getting into, but now I'm just trying to look at like different safer like alternatives, especially for people that do like switching up their hair color. I also thought about, just like kind of letting my hair grow out and like embracing my gray, but I'm just not quite ready for that, especially with how much fun I'm having with these pop colors. I also thought about just kind of getting extensions and coloring those. So like there's a lot of options here. I'm really trying to saturate this hair. I've already done some of these pieces, but like, I've got plenty in here for me to go over and cross check because, obviously I don't want to be redoing this over and over and over again, because obviously it's time consuming and it's not the greatest for your hair, even though it is just a color remover. But there's parts of my hair that are just so vibrant blue still. It's incredible how some of these colors just take to your hair. But again, you can see I'm trying to work in some small sections. I know that it looks like they're bigger sections, but I am spreading it out. I'm trying to really get in here. And then, of course, I'm going to cross-check and go back over everything. Most of this I had already got, like, at least a little bit. And of course I'll go in the mirror. I'll try to save just like a little bit so I can go in the bathroom and check behind my head so I don't miss anything. But keep your fingers crossed. I would really like to get this blue out, and then I have a pretty decent canvas to start the year. But if not, I'll go into purple. I love purple. That was probably like out of my favorite colors I did last year. That was definitely on the top 5, maybe the top 3. The purple looked really good with my skin tone, and it kind of went with almost everything. So worst case scenario, if I still got light blue in my hair, well, I'm going to cover it up with a bright purple. But I'm optimistic just because of how amazing it got out magenta in my hair, and that was like super vibrant. And you could check out the video that I have where you could see like just how light I was able to get my hair. I mean, it wasn't 100%, but the fact that it lifted out so much of the color and I was able to get this blue in here is just incredible. So wish me luck. The next video or when I come back, I will show you how it looks. Fingers crossed. Alrighty, so I am back. This is the result from one round of using 2 packets of the color remover. You can see in some areas that you can see the blonde underneath. There isn't really any vibrant blue that's left. What's left is just kind of like a icy, kind of light blue, kind of a little bit of greenish. I'm going to do one more color remover tomorrow before I decide to bleach my roots. But at this point, I really feel like I am going to be able to put in any color that I really want to. I could actually do gray if I really, really want to. I'm not really sure at this point. I'm going to obviously let it finish air drying. And again, tomorrow I will be doing one more round of the color remover. And then I have a big decision to make as far as what color that I want to start the new year off with. So if you're trying to lift a really difficult color, I definitely recommend, I mean, you can see how freaking much of that blue came out. I mean, it's not completely out, but I mean, it's blue. So, and this was just using a color remover. This was not bleach or anything like that. I mean, of course, my hair is a little bit dry. You already saw how damaged it was, but I mean, again, overall, look at how much of that color came out. I had my hair fully saturated, and you know, tomorrow I'm going to do one more round of it just to see what I can get out before I end up bleaching my roots, and I'm going to be heading to Sally's to figure out what I'm going to do.